Hi guys, I'm Dr. Lauren.
And I'm Dr. Alex, and we're here at Vital Health Chiropractic, and today we're going to bring to you guys our top 3 exercises for you to do at home if you are an office worker or drive a truck or a student studying, anything that requires you to be sitting all day long every day.
Yes, we have a few exercises here that aim at stretching and mobilisation so that you can do them from the comfort of your own home. They'll work on various different areas of your body and you'll start to figure out which exercise suits you, what the best time of the day is to be doing it, and just to help assist those sore, achy muscles to help things feel better, move better, and you'll feel happier. So let's get into it.
Hi guys, welcome back. The first exercise we're going to show you is what we call thoracic extension. So this exercise aims to stretch out and open up through all of our chest area that gets tight and sore from having our arms forward and head forward in that posture all day long. So the first step is to find yourself a foam roller, or if you prefer you can roll up some beach towels to make a similar shape. Anything that has that length and a bit of tension through your spine there. So we're going to make sure that our head, mid-back and our pelvis are all nice and even and all on the foam roller. Then all we're going to do is let our hands fall out to the side exactly like Lauren's doing here, and we start relatively low and over time bring them up higher and higher until we get to about this stage here, and then what we'll start to do is bend our elbows down and into a bit of a W shape. Okay, that's just going to tension the stretch a little bit further. What you will feel is some tension through your chest area in your pec muscles. You will feel a bit of tension there, so that's normal, but if it starts to be painful in any way, shape or form, just bring your arms back down a little bit to ease things off again. You want to hold this one for a couple of minutes at a time. Sometimes I'll lie there for 5-10 minutes if I've got this time in the evening, but definitely you want to hold it for a couple of minutes. Give this one a go and we're interested to hear your feedback.
So we've shown you our thoracic extension over the foam roller or a rolled up towel for you to use at home. And now our next one is a slightly smaller towel, and this is to help encourage the nice curve back of our cervical spine or our neck. So you can see that Alex here is laying on a rolled up towel, is coming under her neck here. Her head will drop back slightly over that. Now you'll know if you've got the right size towel for this exercise, because if it comes up too far, what it will do is to start to push your head forward this way. So for Alex, it doesn't need to be quite the whole towel, so a little bit less there. So it comes up, she gets a little bit of drop back through her head region. It's going to take some of this pressure off the suboccipital muscles at the back here. Now what gets tricky when you're sitting a lot is that our body gets really tired, and Alex mentioned during the thoracic extension about, some forwardness and some tension through the mid-back. So what happens when we start to slouch is that our neck goes forward. So what we're trying to do here is to actually encourage that nice backwards curve through our cervical spine, takes the pressure off these suboccipital muscles, and it just feels really relaxing. So we would suggest you do this one again for a couple of minutes at a time, and at the end of the day is often the best time as well. Just try not to fall asleep.
Rightio guys, welcome back. So we're going to go through our third and final exercise for you guys to be doing at home. This one is a hip flexor or a psoas stretch, and this muscle attaches from the front of our hip in toward the front of our spine and gets really grumpy when we're sitting down with our hips flexed all day long. So the first step of this one is to make sure we've got a nice balance and center of gravity. So we're actually going to shift Lauren's foot out just a little bit further so she's nice and stable. And what we want to do is edge our body forward just a fraction here so that you start to feel this stretch right in the front of your hip. Okay, now there's a couple of ways we can do this, and we need to make sure that we're activating that muscle specifically. So we really need to make sure we're tilting our pelvis back and tucking our bottom kind of underneath and backwards. So as you can see here, Lauren isn't doing much of a stretch. She's not pushing very much forward at all. What you will often see is that people come all the way forward and either lean forward like this or they really push their tummy out. Either of these options are not actually going to stretch your psoas muscle at all. So we want to stay up nice and tall with our pelvis tucked backwards and just a really gentle stretch. You want to hold this one for between 40 seconds to a minute on each side and try and do this one a couple of times a day. All right.
We hope that these 3 exercises have been helpful for you, particularly if you are a person that tends to have to sit a little bit more throughout your day. We would recommend trying each of these exercises at least once a time per day. We've given you the time frames that you would hold them for. If you have any discomfort, if it takes your breath away because it's so painful, or you feel pain itself in your back, then please give us a call. We're only too happy to chat further about how we could modify it for your body. And if there are some issues you have, then we'd be more than happy to chat through how perhaps chiropractic and how we can help manage that better for you as well. So good luck, happy stretching and mobilising, and we look forward to hearing how you go. Bye guys.